How to stop an emotional affair in your marriage. My name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation, and I'm going to share things with you that maybe you hadn't thought about before. Frankly, most people do not see marriage the way I and those of us who now comprise the Marriage Foundation, how we see marriage is different. And we also approach things differently. We don't pander to anybody. We're a nonprofit foundation, so we're not going to pander to you, and I'm not going to pander to you. So I'm going to be very candid and truthful with you about what you're asking. You're asking about an emotional affair. So let's take a look at that, and let's ask another question. If everything was going well in your marriage, if it was a good marriage, not even a great marriage, but a good marriage, where is the possibility for an emotional affair? Where is the possibility for a sexual affair? Where is the possibility for either of you to be looking around? And the reason I ask that question is because in a healthy marriage, and this is just the way it is. Now, I know a lot of the experts don't agree with this, but this is the truth. The truth is that a marriage that is firing on all 4, 6, or 8 cylinders is producing a level of happiness that is incomparable, that you cannot find anywhere else, because it's based on unconditional love. So unconditional love, by its very nature, I'm changing the subject a little bit here. Unconditional love means that it's infinite. It can't be measured. Love has no beginning and no end. It's a spiritual reality. It is the highest principle of life. When you achieve that feeling of unconditional love, because it's something we get married so that we could learn how to have that. When we get on that path, we realize it just gets better and better every single day, which means that you're happier and happier every single day. So the love is ever expanding and the joy is ever expanding. That's a normal marriage. Not a normal marriage in our world, because we live in a very material world and people don't know about the principles that I have found. So they don't even have that expectation, but you should have that expectation. So let's go back. How would an emotional affair or any kind of affair take place if your life is already so filled up with love and joy? Who would ever want to look outside the marriage for any happiness? Because trust me, the happiness is so far above any scale of happiness that's material. So, things make you happy. Usually getting a new something will make you happy. Eating a delicious meal will make you happy. Watching a great movie. All of these are material things. And they scale up from, call it 1 to 10, 1 to 100, doesn't matter. But there is a limit. Not only that, but once you've achieved that 10 or 100, it's all downhill from there. But not with the happiness that comes from love. That just keeps increasing day by day, every single day, every hour. It gets better and better. In other words, what I'm saying to you is your marriage is off the right track. It's not functioning. So you can't deal with this symptom of one of you getting involved with someone else. Because that symptom, as a symptom, can't be fixed by dealing with it. It would be like, let's say you were growing a plant and you notice that the flowers are not coming out right and the leaves are turning yellow. Well, you're not going to fix the yellow leaves. You're not going to fix the blooms. You got to look at what's going on with the plant. Is it the soil, a lack of fertilizer, not enough water, too much water, right? Same thing with your marriage. Fixing the symptom is an exercise in futility. It won't work. You got to take a look at the marriage as a marriage. And you can't fix the marriage because it's a living thing, so it keeps moving forward. You have to start changing the dynamics of the marriage today so that all the future marriage becomes better and better and better. And for that, you need an education, obviously. So usually I say this. Now, I've written a couple of books, and they lay out what marriage is, Breaking the Cycle and Lessons for a Happy Marriage, and they're really good books if you're having some difficulty. But with full integrity, I have to tell you that if your marriage is at the point where there's already an affair of any kind, then you need either the course for men or the course for women, depending on which one you are, because then I will bring you in this course, step by step, back to where you need to be, where it's starting to fully function. So that's how you deal with it. Now, a lot of people read a lot of my stuff. There's articles and there's videos. You could subscribe to the videos and get a feel for the approach to marriage that I have. It's very different because I consider marriage to be a very spiritual thing. And I don't say that as a marquee type advertisement, but it is truly spiritual because we're souls. We have bodies and minds. I'm not pushing a religion on you, trust me. But we are souls. We have a body. We have a mind. We have to learn how everything is interconnected and how to then connect with our loved one. So this is doable. You can do this, but it's going to take some effort, and that's how you do it. I hope this was helpful to you. You could always write in. We have a free service. You could write in to our counselors, and hopefully we can help you. That's why we're here. So God bless you, bless your spouse, and bless your family. Take care.